You stay up late, but call it being a night owl. You double-check the door twice. Just in case you like being alone. It's just your personality, right? But what if some of these habits were more than just quirks? What if behaviors we see every day, scrolling endlessly, avoiding parties, even joking too much, were warning signs of something deeper? Today, we're unpacking a strange truth. Some of the most normal behaviors in modern life might actually be signs of mental illness, not to scare you, but to help you understand yourself and others better than ever. Behavior number 1, I'm just tired. The mask of high-functioning depression. You're productive. You show up, you reply to texts. No one suspects anything's wrong, but inside? You feel emotionally drained, numb. You tell yourself, I'm just tired. This might be high-functioning depression, also known as persistent depressive disorder (PDD). It doesn't look like the stereotype of depression. People with it can laugh, work, even appear successful, all while fighting deep internal despair. Science behind it, linked to serotonin imbalances and chronic stress exposure, often overlooked because sufferers mask their symptoms. Real-life story. Chris, a 28-year-old marketing manager, said, I hit every deadline. My calendar was full, but at night, I didn't feel alive. It was like nothing mattered. He didn't get help for years because everyone kept saying, you're doing great. Behavior number 2, I just like things clean. Hidden Aquav all said it, I'm so OCD. But real obsessive-compulsive disorder isn't just being neat. It's intrusive thoughts plus compulsive actions that feel impossible to resist. Example, you fear you might leave the stove on, so you check it 10 times before leaving. Every day. Not because you're forgetful, but because if you don't, your anxiety spikes to unbearable levels. Science behind it, related to abnormal activity in the orbitofrontal cortex. Strong genetic component. Twin studies show up to 65% heritability. Behavior number 3, I prefer to be alone, or social anxiety. You like your own company. Crowds aren't your thing, but ask yourself, is it preference or fear? Social anxiety disorder hides behind introversion. You might seem quiet, chill, but inside, you're replaying conversations, fearing judgment, or avoiding events not because you don't want to go, but because it feels paralyzing. Science behind it, tied to overactivity in the amygdala threat detector, common in those with high sensitivity and early rejection experience. Real story. Maria, a law student, said, I skipped a friend's wedding and told myself I was busy, but really, the idea of being seen, of talking, made me feel sick. She's now in therapy and slowly learning, wanting peace is healthy, avoiding connection out of fear isn't. Behavior number 4, I'm just driven, or anxiety in disguise. You're always busy, can't sit still, brain never stops, people call you ambitious. But is it ambition or anxiety on overdrive? What many call a type of personality is sometimes generalized anxiety disorder. In disguise, you're not chasing success. You're running from fear of failing, of slowing down, of not being enough. Biology of it. GAD involves excessive activation of the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. Long-term stress equals higher cortisol levels equals health damage over time. Warning signs, chronic muscle tension, sleep disruption, catastrophic thinking, if I don't answer this email, I'll get fired. In short, constant motion doesn't always mean progress. Sometimes, it's just panic with a productivity mask. Behavior number 5, I space out a lot. Hidden dissociation varies zones out sometimes, but if you regularly feel disconnected from your body or surroundings, it could be dissociation, a mental escape triggered by trauma or stress. It's more common than you think and often overlooked because it looks like daydreaming, but for many, it feels like I'm watching myself talk, like I'm not really there. I lose hours and don't know what happened. The world feels fake. Related conditions. Dissociative disorder, boredom personality disorder. This is the brain's emergency brake. A defense mechanism. Not a flaw, a signal. Behavior number 6. I make jokes about everything. Humor as a defense to love funny people. Humor is healing, but sometimes Excessive joking is a mask, a way to avoid emotional vulnerability, known in psychology as deflection. This is common in those with depression, trauma, historiesagement, example, the class clown who distracts from their pain with humor, the sarcastic friend who never talks about their real life. Laughter can be medicine, but it can also be armor. And sometimes, the people who make us laugh the most are the ones hurting quietly. The truth is, mental illness doesn't always look like mental illness. It wears masks. It hides behind habits. It blends in, and that's why so many suffer in silence. But when we understand these behaviors, we stop judging. We start listening, and we open the door to healing. Whether you relate to one of these, or all of them, remember, you're not broken. You're human. And understanding your mind is the first step toward peace. So, which of these normal behaviors surprised you the most? Have you ever mistaken anxiety for ambition or sadness for laziness? Leave a comment below. Your story might help someone feel less alone. And if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We're here to explore the hidden human experience, one truth at a time. This is Hidden Human. Where we uncover what makes you different and why that's powerful.